A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Garuba. Just 5 on the clock from behind the arc. And Campazzo missing. Here's Maladon. Here's Harrison. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're about a minute into the first. Musa, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Harrison. Maladon for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. The 3-ball. And the basket by Ajinça.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
For 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Harrison. Here's Laverne. That one doesn't drop. Here's Campazzo. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Garuba. 5 on the clock. Releases. That shot is good by Campazzo. Campazzo's got 5. Campazzo's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Maladon. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Musa. Pass to Deck. From the arc. That shot off the mark. There's the steal. Rebounded by Ajinça. Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Harrison. 6 to shoot. Here's Schofield. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
They set the pick to the paint. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Blocking foul. Hold on. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Ajinça. Beyond the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Here's Campazzo. He's got 5. To the wing, right side. Here's Garuba. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Deck. Buries it from 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Maladon, pass to Harrison. Lets it go from deep. Garuba with a rebound. Here's Campazzo. And there's a pick. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Deck. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Deck's got 5. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Harrison. 6 points for him. The 3. And Azonia pulls it down. In transition, here they come. Up and in on the layup.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The home team calls timeout. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Lee. Here's DeColo. Gets the 3 ball to go. DeColo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Screen by Ibaka. From in close. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Lee. Launches a 3. On target from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doubled by Jackson. No good on the 3. Here's Lee. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Lee's got his second basket on the night. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he was fouled, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The
But
officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the jam by Ibaka.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Lee. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Screen by Ibaka. From deep. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
A minute 50 left in the half. There's a screen. Lee, the pass to Injai. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Ibaka from outside the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Sunday, and then on Friday.
In that game against Athens, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Here's Nicolo. Long range from the inbound. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
First team foul.
1:02 left in the first half of this game. Driving to the basket. Pass to Ibaka. Jacks up a 3. Oh, my. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Taking 3 shots. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
How many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review?
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he's good on the first of 3. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
It's rebounded by Ibaka.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
26 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Count it. Good.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
The 3. No good there. Here's Lee. There's the 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
And this could be a fairly competitive one. Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
And that'll do it for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The visitors with the ball. We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Ajinça at the small forward position. Campazzo, the pass to Garuba. Here's Campazzo. Back to Garuba. Pass to Deck. Clock at 4. Launches it. The rebound by Harrison. And they're on the break. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Campazzo in at the 1. Here's Garuba. Still no points. To the inside. From the low block. And he can't get that one. Here's Ajinça. Pass to Maledon. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Campazzo. He buries it from 3. Campazzo's got 8. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Harrison. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Harrison's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Going inside. Here's Maledon. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum. And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's Harrison. He's got 6.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. From down in the low post, it goes.
Assist from Campazzo.
Here's Laverne from downtown. And Musa pulls it down. Here's Campazzo. Give him 8. Garuba passes to Campazzo. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. Campazzo's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Fires the 3. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Here's Laverne. And the basket is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
1:43 left in the third. Pass to Deck. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Deck's got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Harrison, the pass to Schofield. Here's Maledon. Here's Harrison. Offline with a 3. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Garuba. 1:04 left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's Campazzo. Here's Deck. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Garuba. For the lead. The putback. Tries yet again. Here's Deck. Here's Musa. Hits the trifecta.
Musa.
He's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3s like that. What are you doing?
Here's Harrison from behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Campazzo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Laverne. Uses the glass on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
What is going on right now?
Here's Lee. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They lead by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Jackson, and it's Njai in at the 4. Tipped away. Here's Lee. Here's DeColo.
Team foul. Yui. First personal foul. First team foul.
For 3. Jackson, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Jack's up at 3. Lee misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Azonia from downtown. It's kept alive. And here's Ibaka. Tries again. It's hauled in by Black.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
The drive by Jackson, and he gets it to go. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Azonia. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Here's DeColo. Drops in the 3. DeColo's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
From deep. Njai grabs the miss.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Here's Njai. Here's Lee. Driving inside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
Defended by Jackson. Banked it in off the glass.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Lee. 1:56 left to play in the 4th quarter. And he converts the layup.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Black. No good with the triple.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Number 24. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lee. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They set the screen. Drives to the hoop. Down low. Pass to Azonia. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. No good on the shot.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lee into the lane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
To the middle. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Black. Here's Njai. Inside.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Here's Lee. And so they get the victory here at home. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put up.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Larkin out there with Thompson. And it's Smits in at the 4. Pass to Schofield. Here's the 3. Morag grabs the board. Here's Larkin. Here's Smits. Here's Norrell. Now Thompson. Covered by Agenza. 4 on the clock. Shot on the wing. And he hits the jump shot.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now, here's Melodon. Lee, a screen on Thompson. Alidon passes to Lee. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Here's Smits. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
It's deflected. Here's Larkin, covered by Lee. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the home team. Count that one. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Agenza finds Lee. At three off the mark.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Larkin. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nora. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And here's Laverne. Lee outside. To halt the run. Laverne. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Larkin. Laverne grabs the miss.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
First team foul.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Again, the miss by Lee. Smits passes to Larkin. From the arc. They get it back. Pass to Poirier. Here's Smits. Three-pointer. Larkin can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, that evens the score. Lee's got 7 points in the game.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And Theo Maledon picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Nora. Here's Larkin. Lee knocks it away.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thompson misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here is Maledon. No scoring in this one. And a wide open look for Lee. Offline from the top of the key.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Larkin. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by 3. And back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
They've got Jackson. And it's Njai in at the 4 spot. The 3 from Johnson. Outside, Willis. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Johnson kicks to Willis. It's good from long range. Willis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Johnson is out there with Willis. And there's Bryant. And it's Bobois in at the point.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's DeCola. Back to Harrison for 3. Oturu with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The 3 from Johnson drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Harrison, scoreless thus far. Here's DeColo from beyond the arc and then some.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Harrison. Connects from 3-point range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Harrison's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Bobois right side. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good by Bobois.
Bobois taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Bobois.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Harrison. He's covered by Bobois. DeColo can't get it to go. On the wing, Bobois. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good on the 3-point shot. Johnson's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Harrison passes to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The drive by Bryant. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson sets the screen for Bobo. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for three. A rebound by Enjoy.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count it. Good. Jay Golo's got 8 points. Jay Golo's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And he drives in. Bobo outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. And the layup falls. Bryant's got his first bucket in this one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's DeColo, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
To Johnson. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Johnson's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Here's Harrison. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Johnson sets the screen for Bryant. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Bryant.
The time will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
It's over to view this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our half.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage here.
And that concludes.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Lee really making a difference here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
They've got Harrison, and it's Njai in at power forward. Thompson is out there with Larkin, and it's Nora in at the small forward position. Thompson outside. Pass to Smits, right wing. Nice shot by Larkin. And that ties it up.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lee. He's got 10. Pass to Maladon. Now, here's Ajinça. And here is Maladon. And it's Smith with the rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions. Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Larkin, covered by Lee. Lets a floater go. Larkin can't get it to go. Pass to Maladon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Thompson outside. Here's Larkin, defended by Laverne. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 5 points so far.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Paladon passes to Lee. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Smits from past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Smits has got his second bucket.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Lee outside. Offensive rebound. Now Ajinça still without a basket. It's up a 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The drive by Thompson. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Melodon. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Pass to Ajinça. Shot clock at 5. And it's Smith with the rebound. Here's Larkin. He's got 5. Here he goes. It's good. Larkin's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Shots good by Lee.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Thompson's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. And that one, good. Lee's got 10 points in just the second half.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that one falls for Larkin.
Shooting for the away team. Larkin.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lee goes in. Paladon passes to Lee. A 3-pointer off the mark. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Pass to Larkin. Here's Smits. Here's Thompson, defended by Laverne for the tie. Misses the 3. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 3. And we're coming right. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Lee. He's out there with Melodon. And it's Schofield in at the power forward position. It's stolen by Ajinça. Lee outside. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. Lee's got 23 points.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Smits. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson misses.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. They set the screen. Here's Larkin, covered by Lee. Fires from deep. Larkin can't get it to go.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Ajinça. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Thompson outside. Here's Smits. Kept alive. Pass to Larkin. Can they get it? Goes up again. And the layup is good. Larkin's got 11 in the second half.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
The inside, working on Thompson. Pass to Schofield. Here's Laverne. Out to Lee. From outside the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Lee's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Harrison. Jacks up a three. Oturu with the rebound. Harrison's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Screen by Willis. The three from Johnson. Oturu, the pass to Willis. From deep, Johnson. Not going to go that time. Johnson's gone 2 of 7 from the arc. Here's Njai. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Beaubois kicks to Johnson. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Willis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And that one falls for Willis. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Second team foul.
The visitors on defense. Here's Harrison. No good with the triple.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Out to Beaubois. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. There's the three. That one doesn't go. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Harrison. Bryant defending. And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Nora. Thompson outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Campazzo with the drive. Nora grabs the board. Pass to Larkin. Here's Smits. Here's Larkin. Fires the three. Smits can't get it to go. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Larkin. And the three off target. Here's Garuba. Here's Deck. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Smits. Here's Nora. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Smits has gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Defended by Thompson. The drive by Campazzo. Pass to Garuba. Poirier with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Smits. Here's Larkin. From the baseline. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound. And it's good on the lay-in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Smits. Pass to Nora. Now Thompson.
2 minutes.
From deep. Deck with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out to the right wing. To the right side. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Over to the wing. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Thompson outside. Here's Smits. And the three-pointer goes. Smits has got 6 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Deck. Lets it fly. And Campazzo missing. Campazzo's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Larkin on the take. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Assist goes to Poirier.
There's 37 seconds left. Oh, that's something else, man.
Beautiful. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Counted from distance.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for him.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Thompson outside. Driving to the basket. Blocked! And they're able to recover.
Usman. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Up top, Bryant. Got a piece of it. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question is, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the 3. Covered by Bryant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Here's Beaubois. Outside Johnson. There's a screen by Johnson. Johnson on the wing. 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Hazonia. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Here we go. 1-on-1. Ibaka against Johnson. Here's Beaubois. Still without a bucket. He takes it in. To the paint. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over on Sunday, then on Tuesday. An opportunity now for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within arm's length. Now they need to make a play.
To the inside. And the jam by Ibaka.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
The kick out to Johnson. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Covered by Bryant. Pass to Azonia. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. There's the screen by Johnson. And he drives in. The shot's good. Bobo's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Ibaka, no good on the free throw. Down low, Johnson. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Out to the right wing. Here's Azonia. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside Johnson. Ooh, poked away. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Fires from the wing. And yep, it's good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Into the lane. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Covered by Bryant. Stolen by Bryant. In transition, here they come. Here's Bobois. Kicks it out to Bryant. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Willis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Pass to Azonia. Covered by Bryant. Here's Azonia. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Willis. Here's Oturu. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Floats one up, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2 guard. Thompson passes to Smits. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. And Musa pulls it down.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Garuba. Here's Campazzo. Defended by Thompson. Second chance shot. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Garuba. Knocks down the long J. Garuba's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Larkin. He's got 5. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. The steal. Here's Musa. No points yet. Back to Deck. Intercepted. Here's Larkin. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass. Larkin's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Musa. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A play like that can be a real shot in the arm for a squad. Maybe help them build a little momentum.
Hey, you love to see that kind of energy with the game hanging in the balance. The 3 from Thompson. The shot no good. Thompson's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Campazzo.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Pass to Smits. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Larkin. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Thompson. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. He's got 5.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Garuba. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. A minute 53 left in the third. Larkin no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's the floater. It's picked off. Here's Smits. He's got 6. Pass to Nora. Thompson outside. Takes it inside. And Campazzo pulls it down. Thompson's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Garuba. Here's Musa. Garuba passes to Campazzo. Offline from the top of the key.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Larkin no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And it's good for 2. Garuba's got 7 now in this quarter.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Larkin passes to Poirier. Here's Larkin. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Garuba with a rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Thompson passes to Spitz. Here's Larkin. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Deck in at the 3 slot. Here's Bobois, outside Johnson, right wing. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
There's a screen to the right side. Bryant outside. Outside Johnson. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
That three's off the mark. Here's Bobois. Pass to Oturu. Here's Bobois. Now here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it.
Shooting for the away team. Johnson.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That ties the game. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Stolen. And they're on the run. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Here's Bryant.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Shot from the inbound. And Bryant pulls it down. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Johnson a screen on Ibaka. Pass to Johnson. Bryant outside. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant outside. There's the drive, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
To the wing, right side. Screen by Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Ibaka with a screen on Bryant. The rebound by Willis.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Back to Johnson. Here's Willis. Pass to Bryant. Here's Oturu. Bryant, the pass to Willis. Another shot. The shot won't fall.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Ibaka. Shot clock at 5. Ibaka with a screen on Thompson. Off target with the 3. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Over to the wing. Here's Larkin. Pass to Thompson. Here's Larkin to tie it up. Misses the tray. Oh, deflected. And the visitors call time here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nora, pass to Johnson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.
2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Harrison. He's out there with Maladon, and it's Laverne in at the center position. Now here's Laverne. Oh, good on the three. Here's Musa. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Maladon. And here's a Jinsa. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Musa passes to Deck. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Such a wide open look.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's the drive. Here's Campazzo. Harrison with the rebound. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Deck. Offensive rebound. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. Deck's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Campazzo. Count that bucket.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
The shot by Harrison, no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Out to the right wing. Here's Tavares, defended by Laverne. Campazzo, the pass to Garuba. Hits it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Maladon. Here's Laverne. Now here's Maladon. There's the pick. Here's Harrison. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Campazzo. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ball stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Garuba. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Harrison. No good, unable to end this run.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Campazzo. Misses the three. Campazzo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Harrison. Lets it go with the three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harrison's got 6 points.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good work there as it goes.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Musa. He takes it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Campazzo, the pass to Tavares. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Deck, shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
He original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Harrison. And the three off target. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Up by 8. And back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Jackson. Lee out there with Black. And it's DeColo in at the shooting guard position. Lee dishes to DeColo. Out to Lee. Outside Jackson. Looking for Lee. Gets it there. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Ibaka. Here's Huey. Covered by Lee. Here's Zonia on the wing. Out to Ibaka. Lets it fly. The rebound by Enja.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
For the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Ibaka down low. And Huey kicks to Hazonia. Here's Huey. Ibaka with the screen on Lee. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Fires the three. The rebound by Ibaka. Lee's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The tray. And no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. DeColo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Now here's Lee. Pass to DeColo. Back to Lee. There's the pick. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. To the right side. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good.
Number 6. Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Can't nail the jumper. Inside. Lee with the steal. And here comes the break. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Yes, that goes in.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Ibaka with the screen on Lee. The offensive rebound. And Ibaka is right there. Ibaka's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Lee outside. As to Dekolo. Unloads. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Black in the post. Here's Dekolo. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Dekolo's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Here's Huey, covered by Lee.
Hey, yo, right here.
Down low. 4 seconds left. And no good that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here.
Well, I think for the home team, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low. It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes, and thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Tavares in at the 5 spot. Harrison passes to Maledon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Maledon's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Maledon is out there with Harrison. And it's Schofield in at the power forward. There's Harrison. Ajinça up top. Back to Harrison. Takes the 3. From deep. Rebound by Tavares.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Home team foul. Deck. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's Harrison. 8 points for him. The 3. Drills it from outside. Harrison's got 11 points.
There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Here's Musa. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Ajinça the pass to Schofield.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pass to Deck. Here's Campazzo. This one for 3. Laverne grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Ldlc drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Driving in. Campazzo drops in the layup for 2. He has 7.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Harrison passes to Ldlc. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Campazzo. Here's Tavares, defended by Laverne. Tavares can't hit. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Harrison kicks to Laverne. Back to Harrison. Takes the 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
With the drive. A nice shot by Campazzo.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Campazzo's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Harrison. He's got 14. 1:49 left in the third. Here's Ldlc to the left side wing. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Harrison's got 16 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Deck. Here's Tavares. Laverne with the steal. And here's the fast break. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Wasted no time on that one. Campazzo's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Takes it inside, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On defense, the home team. They've led by as many as 11 points. Harrison passes to Ldlc. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harrison kicks to Ldlc. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Campazzo. To the inside. Garuba. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 14.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ldlc.
He made it! He got it! Big time! Wow! A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the fourth quarter.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Home team foul. Number 6. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
They've got Black, and it's Njai in at the 4 spot. Here's Lee, and the shot goes down. Lee's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Huey. And it's DeColo with the rebound. Here's Njai. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Black kicks to Lee. Here's DeColo, defended by Ibaka. DeColo can't get it to go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lasagna, the pass to Huey. Pass to Lasagna. His first shot coming late. And it's DeColo with the rebound. To the paint. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Just a tiny lead for them.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Count that one.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's DeColo. Pass to Njai. 6 to shoot. Here's Lee outside. That one doesn't drop. Lee's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his first foul. .136 left in the fourth quarter. And Ibaka kicks to you. Screen by Ibaka. Three-pointers off the mark. DeColo dishes to Lee. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Hezonja on the wing. There's the triple. And it's DeColo with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Money!
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Yeah, and the game as close as this one, every possession is critical. They've got to give as good as they get, and so far, that's been the case.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and a wide open look for Lee. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Puts up a deep three. The shot comes out. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed up.
And thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Maladon, and it's Lee in at the 2. Tipped. And here they come.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Lee misses. Here's Poirier. Pass to Smits. Here's Thompson. To the middle. Smits passes to Larkin. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Lee. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Six on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Poirier passes to Smits. Three-pointer. And Thompson gets the three.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Maladon, pass to Lee. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lee's got 6.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Good on both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Ajinça. Misses the layup. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Smits. Thompson left side. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Schofield. Here's Laverne. The teardrop, and he buries his first look.
Assist goes to Lee.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Larkin passes to Smits. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Poirier controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Puts up a 3. Lee misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The 3. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Larkin. He has 7. Let's go with a 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Larkin's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Thompson with a steal. They set a pick. Pass to Smits. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go. Here's Lee. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the 2. Picked his pocket. Fast break, here we go. Here's Harrison. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Johnson. Willis, the pass to Bryant. And that misses. That would have put him up. Launches it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Harrison. 4 on the clock. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Beaubois, still without a bucket. They set the pick. Pass to Oturu. Back to Bryant. Here's Beaubois. Clock at 6. Here's Willis. Sends it home from three-point land. Willis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Harrison. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
There's the screen by Johnson. Driving in. Johnson on the wing. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's DeColo. Sinks it from distance. DeColo's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. The basket counts.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half.
Charging foul.
On Wednesday, and then on Thursday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Here's DeColo. Pass to Harrison from outside the arc. And Bryant pulls it down. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Oturu. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's Willis. Johnson on the wing. The 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And there's the screen.
Team foul. Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
Here's Beaubois. No made baskets yet. The kick out to Johnson. Out to the right wing. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. And the basket by Willis. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Here's Harrison. And there's the drive. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Beaubois. It's intercepted. Here we go. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's DeColo. From outside, off the mark. Here's Beaubois. Pass to Bryant. Here's Oturu. He gets it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 4, and we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Thompson outside. To the paint. Pass to Larkin. Here's Smits. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Smits has got his first 3 points of the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's DeColo.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lee. Here's Laverne. 6 on the shot clock. "13 feet out, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Here's the pick. There's the drive. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Larkin's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And the basket by Ajinça.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Larkin. To the right side. Nora, pass to Larkin. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
Larkin's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Thompson with a steal. In transition. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 5 now.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Lee. Misses the 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For the lead. That shot missing. Larkin's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Malador, pass to Lee. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
On the wing, Thompson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Thompson. Buries it from 3. give him 8 points now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Lee, the pass to Maladon. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A bucket here would put him ahead for the first time all game.
Trust me, they know the value of this possession.
Larkin passes to Thompson. Driving in for the lead. Maladon grabs the miss. Thompson's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. 1:36 left to play in the third quarter here. Schofield passes to Lee. Fires for 3. Poirier with the rebound. Poirier's got 4 rebounds now.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Takes it inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter. There's a screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to
shooting for the away team.
That this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Larkin. Pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Here he goes. That one drops for him. Larkin's got 12 points.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 20 seconds left in the third. And Bryant gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Harrison. Knocks down the triple. Harrison's gotten his second bucket. Here's Beaubois.
Away team
hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your home team,
So he gets them both. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Inja. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 6. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the 3.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Johnson. Here's Beaubois. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. The shot by Johnson, no good. And they're running. Here's Njai. Rebounded by Johnson. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Here's Beaubois. Outside Johnson. Driving inside. Here's Willis. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Bryant. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Bryant. There's the screen by Johnson. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Willis. Fires the three. Here's Harrison. And it's all from three-point range. Harrison's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Willis. And he drives in. Here's Oturu. And he slams it in one-handed.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's DeColo. For three. The rebound by Willis. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Johnson. This one for three. Njai grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's DeColo. Sinks it. What range from downtown. DeColo's gone 4 for 7 from the field tonight.
2 minutes.
Here's Beaubois. The kick out to Johnson. Launches a three. That one is off. Johnson's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Here's DeColo. Here's Njai. Pass to Harrison to tie it up. They get it back. Six to shoot. Fires the three. Kept alive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for the away team. Number 12.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Pass to Smits. Here's Larkin to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Smits, good.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's DeColo. Here's Lee. Offline with a three.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Pass to Larkin. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Away team ball. Checking in for the away team. Number 8, Melvin Hutchinson.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Home team foul. Larkin. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And by missing that free throw, now a three could even the score. Not ideal. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Larkin, a three from the inbound. The shot no good. Here's Lee. Lets it go from deep. Count it! And that one brings them within one. Oh, it's stolen away. And the visitors call time here. All right, guys, how do you see them managing the next possession?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass. It doesn't get any better than that.
Wow. Those are the moments you live for as a player, and as a coach, you're just thankful